Hi guys, welcome back to Nessie Monster Crafts and the Mouse House series. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, we're nearly done, so let's get going. Mr. Nessie very kindly built me a simple open-faced box with a removable lid out of 12mm or 1/2 inch MDF. And the first thing I did was painting the ceiling. First coat was gesso, which I gave it a light sanding once it was dry, followed by a coat of white acrylic paint. Next up, our mouse house is going to need some skirting boards and scotias, so I cut off and sanded one end of a bunch of coffee stirrers and started measuring up in the box where to cut off the other ends. If you're new to this channel, click subscribe so you don't miss any new uploads. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and don't forget to leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. At the same time, I had to decide where the fireplace was to go and dry fit it in with the skirting boards. If you've watched my videos before, you're bound to know this tip already. When painting small things, make a loop of masking tape to hold them steady. It's like a spare pair of hands helping you out while painting your skirting boards and scotias white. While the paint was drying, I decided to make a light shade. I cut out a piece of this lace and trimmed it with scissors that were far too big for the job, but I made do with what I had. I painted it with a white glue and water mix so I could mould it into the shape I wanted. The ceiling got damaged when I drilled the hole for the light, so I repaired it by sanding it and then smoothing on a coat of moulding paste. When that was dry, I touched up the paint and it was good as new. Because MDF can be quite absorbent and to prep the walls for wallpapering, I gave the walls a coat of the water and glue mix to size them. This way when it comes time to wallpaper, the paste won't just soak into the walls and the paper will stick better. Now the light shade's dry, I decided to fancy it up a little and painted gold around the edges. Stores that sell wallpaper will have sample books that they throw out or give away at the end of the season. These are a brilliant resource for crafters. I picked out a page with a bark-like pattern for my mouse house. I trimmed the page and used it to wallpaper the walls. But the glue I used was that glue and water mix again. Make sure you really butt it in the corners properly for a tidier finish. Back out with the glue and water mix again, this time for the floor, to glue down a piece of felt for the carpet. Skipped a step here, but I took a 1 metre or 3 foot string of LED lights and poked the end light through where the fireplace was to go, and as many as I could fit bunched together and pushed through the ceiling hole. Oh, and I also screwed on the ceiling panel, if you didn't notice. So here I am putting the fireplace in position and feeding that light through the back so it can light up the flames before dry fitting the skirting boards and scotias and gluing them into position. They had to go in just a certain order or they weren't going to fit right at all. Okay, back to work. I slipped the light shade over the lights and glued it in place with tacky glue. Front edge of the box looked kind of ugly, so using cardboard, take out drink tray cut into stone shapes and contact adhesive, I made some fake stone wall edging. beauty of using egg cartons or take-out drink trays is you can easily cut the stones to fit any gaps. I painted it a cream colour and shaded around the edges of the stones with a slightly darker colour to define them. I discovered pretty quick that it was hard to cut this with a craft knife, so I cut it into strips with scissors. The top right corner wasn't level, so I glued a scrap of foam into place to even it out before gluing on the stone strips I've just made. It's looking much better now, so stay tuned because coming up in the next video I start on the front panel for the mouse house. Hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss this. I am so incredibly excited to share the final stages with you. Next video is out in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching and I'll see you then. Bye!